Sacramento! I'm getting it in, boy. I'm telling you, I'm trying to hit up all the spots I absolutely can. You guys are locals out here and you know exactly where to go. And y'all lit the comment section up and said, Darius, you gotta try a place called Bawk. It's by Urban Roots. They also, the same folks that own the brewery and the smokehouse down the street. Listen, I'm excited, man. I love plays on soul food, plays on southern food, and I'm in Northern California, so I'm super excited to go in and try out Bawk by Urban Roots. Let's go. All right, good, how are you? Good. Why don't I do dark meat pieces? Is the fried half chicken and the Bawk bites similarly seasoned?
The fried half chicken, it depends. You get to choose a seasoning. So they're going to be listed right here.
So if I did no heat, is that the same as the regular fried half chicken?
Yes, it will be the same seasoning.
Cool, then let's do the order of the Bawk bites.
Bites with no seasoning.
No, yeah, country, yeah. Let's do an order of the chicken and sausage gumbo.
Did you want to do any ranch or dressing with the
No.
bites? No. Okay. And then the gumbo as well. Anything else for you?
Give me a second, I'm going up and down, yeah. Why don't I do a shrimp po' boy? The seared Cajun salmon. Why don't I try an order of the mac and cheese, an order of the crispy Brussels, and an order of the red beans and rice. That's it, and a couple lemonades, I guess.
2 lemonades?
Yeah. Is it the sweet tea? Is it fresh made? Mm-hmm. It is fresh brewed sweet tea. So then maybe do 2 sweet teas instead.
2 sweet teas instead of the lemonades. So 2 sweet teas, red beans and rice, Brussels sprouts, mac and cheese, the Cajun salmon, the shrimp po' boy, chicken and sausage gumbo, and then the Bawk bites.
Yeah.
Is this all for here today as well?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. 106.56. And then you can tab right here. And then if you'd like any water, we have some over here, or I'll bring it out to you actually.
Gotcha.
And you can take that number with you too.
Thank you. All right, let's try out the sweet tea and see what it's hitting on. It's fresh brewed, but it's not good. It's not sweet. So you need extra simple syrup. Just know it's like California sweet tea. It's like a 2 out of 5 if I had to give it a rating, just because it's not sweet at all. And the addition that the simple syrup that he did put in just wasn't enough. So, you know, if you come, you got to bring your abbreviated Southern taste buds to enjoy it. You know what I mean? So it's like a 2 out of 5, but it definitely needs a little more simple syrup. Now, let's check out this food. This is the Cajun salmon. This is the shrimp po' boy. This is the gumbo. These are the Bawk bites. This is the red beans and rice. These are the Brussels sprouts. And this is the mac and cheese. All right, mac and cheese is in front of me, so I might as well go with that first. I will tell you, so this place is owned by the same people, Urban Roots, Brewery and Smokehouse, and Bawk. They're same people. Mac and cheese is completely different here, look-wise, than it is at the other spot. And I'm assuming taste-wise as well. This has cavatappi. The other one is regular macaroni and cheese, or regular macaroni. Similar taste, but yeah, they're still average. Both of them are average. This one is average, and the one what we had before. When I tell you, I think the description I use, again, I don't know when you're gonna watch this, but we're recording them on the same day. The description I used earlier, and let me tell you, I'm also confused because I was on live stream on Facebook at the exact same time. But we had it earlier. They both read average. Never mind. Just know it's like a 3 out of 5. They both read pretty average. I think earlier I said it tastes like California. Tastes like a California mac and cheese. That's what it tastes like to me. Okay. All right. Well, that plate's dirty, so maybe we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. So I just want to put a little bit on the plate because I'm not gonna eat but a pinch of this. Instant rice, we can see that. And again, I don't mind instant rice. I think instant rice needs to be juiced up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like cook it in stock, give it some flavor. Personal opinion, right? Yeah. Starter red beans. Yesterday, we recorded a review, another spot here in Sacramento on their red beans. Look, nothing like this. When I tell you this is how red beans are supposed to look, I'm gonna make sure Corey gets a good shot of this, right? But this is how you want your red beans to look. You want them to be stewed down. You want them to be creamy. You gotta smash some against the side of the pot, right? You gotta load them up with flavor. Now, this is undersalted, all right? I would love to see, that's why I said starter, right? I can't even knock them on technique because it's perfect. It looks the way red beans and rice is supposed to look. Consistency is beautiful. I think anybody from Louisiana would get this bowl and be like, this looks like okay. Taste-wise though, it's undersalted, underseasoned. You gotta bump that flavor up, right? So it tastes like California red beans and rice, but it could use a little bump of flavor, all right? These are the chicken bites. This is the same seasoning, the same prep as the regular fried chicken, so I didn't want to get fried chicken and chicken bites, so chicken bites I got. It's fine. 4 out of 5. Chicken bites. Texture's good. Taste is good. Salt level is there. Not greasy. Red beans, they gotta get a 3. Season them a little bit better than that for me, they get a 4.5 out of 5. Seasoning's super important. And when you miss the mark on that, unfortunately, this is what happens, okay? Now this gumbo, I want you to see the consistency of this gumbo, okay? This is like a gravy consistency almost, right? So I've noticed out here in Sacramento, the only place I saw that technically did the gumbo the right way was Gumbo Kings, right? And for what it was worth, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's not gumbo at all. This is not gumbo at all. This is like gravy. Gumbo should be loose, a little thicker than water, and this has that flavor. Where was I at? Where was I at here? Fixins. I was at Fixins and I tasted their gravy. This tastes just like that gravy. Bland, undersalted. It tastes very similar to that to me. Personal opinion, all right? But that's certainly not gumbo. If I had to give it a rating, unfortunately, a 1 out of 5 is where it would land me, okay? Now, this is a shrimp po' boy. Okay, let's talk about this. So on the bread, they scooped out some of the middle, the inside, could totally appreciate that. This is fully dressed with, looks like onion, tomato, lettuce, and mayonnaise. And the shrimp look beautiful. So the only thing though about this po' boy is that a po' boy should have that good French bread, and I know this ain't that bread. Okay, I know this ain't that bread. Yeah, this is not. This is thick, and as you can see, it's hard to even tear apart, right? The bread. It's hard to get past the bread because Bread's not right. It's not a po' boy. You need that soft French bread, crusty outside, pillowy inside. Again, this is a start of something great, but to get it to that New Orleans level, you got to elevate that slightly. That's like a 2 out of 5, right? I don't think you're gonna find anything really wrong with that, but you can't call it a po'. That's not a po' boy at all. Okay. All right. This rice has like a lot of mushrooms floating through it. And you don't know this about me, but I hate a mushroom. Yeah, and the rice is not good. I don't know what this rice is. Is this the dirty rice? Maybe it's dirty rice. It's undersalted. It needs salt bad. It needs salt bad. And it's instant. This is weird. It's instant rice. So here's the thing. Somebody in the kitchen, presentation is on point. Some chef knows what's happening in the kitchen. Presentation is beautiful. They miswiped the plate, but I can tell they went around to wipe the plate off. So like I'm getting some chef technique that I love and can appreciate, but I'm just not, it's not, the plane isn't landing for me, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's not good. And it's cold. Whatever this red pepper sauce or tomato sauce thing is, I don't like that. And the fish itself is just okay. The whole plate is like, it needs a pound of salt added to it. Let me see, are the fries salted? Yeah, fries are salted beautifully. Everything's undersalted. And the difference between amazing chicken soup and dirty dishwater is salt. It brings out the beautiful flavor and everything else. So it's like a 2 out of 5 for me. I want to give it more, but this is not dirty rice. Dirty rice should be made, if you're gonna do chicken liver, it's fine. I'm more of a sausage kind of guy if you ask me. You gotta cook that sausage with the onion, bell pepper, celery, garlic. You gotta cook it on down. You gotta add in the rice after you've washed it. You gotta put the broth in there. You gotta season it, put a couple bay leaves. All that's important. This is instant rice mixed with chopped mushroom, I guess. Again, it's like starter, right? It hasn't really graduated. It's just primary. Let me try the Brussels sprouts. See what these are talking about. Those are good. A little too sweet. It needs a salt. You have any salt? A salt shaker? Perfect, thank you. Let me see. Five out of 5. That's what I'm telling you. Like, the flavors are there, but you gotta put that salt. The salt brings out the flavor in everything else, right? The red beans and rice, what did I say, by themselves? Like a 2. Four. Salt. So important. All right, I'm giving Corby, you gotta look at the camera. Like, we can do this just between you and I. I'm gonna give him a quick lesson in how important salt is. Now, Corey is not a culinary expert. He's great with the camera, but this is not his wheelhouse. But I just want to the average palate, I want to try an experiment. All right, try the mac. The mac is fine for me. You may not like it, but it's okay. I thought it was a little pasty, but it's all right. Yeah, it's a little pasty. It's all right. All right, the red beans and rice. I want you to get a spoon, try the red beans and rice by themselves, and then tell me your thoughts. I'm gonna do my best not to encourage him. Okay? Now, 1 to 5, 5 being amazing, 1 being horrible. Give me a rating.
2.
2. Tell me why. No. Grab another spoonful. Yeah. Now bring this over here. Put that in your mouth. Flavor. Now, scale of 1 to 5.
With 3.5.
3.5. There you go. So the flavor elevates when there's salt. The problem is nothing here is salted. Try this rice.
Not that season.
No seasoning. Try it again with the salt. Try it now. See what I'm saying?
Way better.
Salt. I'm telling you, y'all think I be lying. The secret between, one versus the other is it's gotta have enough salt. That's it, all right? Now, let's talk about final thoughts. All right, another Black-owned restaurant review in the books, in the bag. Listen, man, I can only give it to you like I can. If it's good, I'm gonna tell you it's good. If it needs a little bit of massaging, I'm gonna tell you that as well. I try to give it to you straight and give it to you the way I need to give it to you. This place is just okay. Like, I feel like it's starter food, which is sort of representative of having soul food in Northern California, right? You come out here, you're not gonna expect the same thing you would get in Alabama or Georgia or places like that, right? Still, I think it's a must try. I think you should still come check it out. I think you will definitely enjoy some. And then if you just add some salt to a few things and bring your own sweet tea, you will be good to go. So listen, if you're ever out here in the Northern California area, you're ever out in Sacramento, come out to Bawk, give them a try, and then hop in my comment section and let me know what you think, all right?